So I literally just showed up at this log compound, and the brothers are here. You can see Dale there, and that's Dan kind of washing a car. And I wanted to capture this moment because it's like 2 minutes in and they're already arguing.
It does take a trained eye to tell the difference.
Have you guys had coffee today?
Yeah. Coffee,
okay.
Yeah, early.
I even had breakfast.
Okay, so you actually are operating at a...
Wait a minute. That's right. Dale went out to breakfast this morning.
It's the old ladies' breakfast in the morning on Thursday.
Oh, wait a minute. I was
Old
working.
ladies'
That's
breakfast?
Right.
You go to the old ladies' breakfast?
No,
Tell me more.
I take Mom and...
oh, that actually is kind of sweet. I was going to ride your butt,
and her
but
sister.
That's actually sweet.
I take them to breakfast on Thursday.
And this happens like every Thursday?
Almost. Well, not every Thursday, because a lot of times I'm
But then it's
gone.
Monday. It's Monday and
Monday
Thursday.
and Thursday.
So this is a prime example of exactly what it's like to be around the Zlocks 24/7. Just hilarious. We'll get back into it.
Oliver,
Yeah.
you know, they just showed up again.
Hold on. Oh, it's good timing for me to have the thing up. Dan just happened to just have these fall out of his pocket.
Yeah.
What were they there? #1 plates?
Oh, just another set of.
Oh, just a couple of world
titles again.
world level speed records. You know, they just have them hanging around the shop.
No, I don't want to be
Oh, don't want to be put out too much.
here too much. That you gotta realize that.
Oh, hashtag humble. You guys are so
yeah,
humble.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
AMA
National
National
#1.
#1s. Okay. Not to be, of course, outdone. Dan's Lock 2 National AMA land speed records. One of them for over 100 or 203.864 miles an hour.
Not that over 200 record is any. Oh, wait a minute, it is a really big deal.
It's
Yeah,
big.
that's right.
I can't wait for this to be the
Your
internet.
bike's bigger.
We'll have to make them somewhat more humble.
Your bike's bigger.
His bike's
Oh, wait
bigger.
a minute. Wait a minute.
He gets that a lot. He gets that a lot.
I know.
So I showed up perfectly on time, and everything was already loaded. So it's an ideal situation. Everything's in the trailer for the weekend, ready to go. And so what I'll do is I'll take you through a quick walk inside Zlock Racing HQ, so you can see the shop and you can see where bikes come to get fast, so to speak. Here, so this is Dale's personal SV. That's a 744 kit. That is Lisa's ZX9, ZX9, if you want to pronounce it. Lisa's 744 kit SV for her to play with. We've got some other, looks like some project bikes. This one's called the Village Bicycle. We all ride this bike. This is an old SV at track days. Lots of fun. This is Jenny's new ZX6 or ZX6R. Which is obviously brand new. They're working on that. This is the race truck that has done so many miles. They just rebuilt the engine and they're working on the fueling. And then we'll go to some of the other stuff they have kicking around. So this was a project bike that Dan did. It is actually an 800cc SV, and it was just a proof of concept, if you will. He took a 650 and did his magic and made it huge. Anyways, big displacement. That looks like one of our friends Tom Young's Harley. This is the GSXR 750 based machine that Dale set the Bonneville speed record on. Then we have this is Dan's bike, the ZX9 bike that set his speed record. And we also now have this is his ZX10 based machine that he broke the 200 mile an hour barrier on. As you can see, pretty cool bike. You can't see too much because it's got so much body work on it right now.
So who the squad that'll make the house drop? Get 'em.
Okay, good morning, everybody. It's what is it? Saturday morning, boys. Saturday morning. Today is I'm with the Pinkstaff brothers, Kevin Pinkstaff, Brian Pinkstaff driving. So today is just first practice of the year, along with qualifying session, so to speak, to get us sorted for the grids. Right now it's not raining. We're lucky. I think the weather though is supposed to change, isn't it, guys? It's forecasted to rain, so we'll see how that works out for us.
Get up. Well, get up. Get up, do the up rock. Get down and shake it when the beat drop.
Alright guys, well after a long winter off, I'm finally going to get to have my first session on the bike this year. yeah, as always, it's kind of exciting, and then you're a little bit nervous because you want to make sure that you're going to do things right. It's a cold track's a little bit damp, so I have to take it a little bit easy, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, looking forward to it. Well, we just finished the first practice session. It was a little bit wet, so I came in. There wasn't much to learn. We were on DOT tires, so not a whole bunch of traction. So I came in after a couple laps. Qualifying's next. We're going to see how it goes. The weather's holding off for now. Hopefully it's going to be dry enough for us to leave the DOT tires on and put in a decent time for qualifying for the afternoon. So I'll check in after we do that. Well, everyone, I just finished qualifying, which went okay, all things considered. The sun came out a little bit, but the track temperature wasn't really that high, and the conditions weren't conducive to a really good lap time. So I actually wasn't able to go as fast as I went yesterday in practice. But nevertheless, we got lucky with a little bit of traffic, a break in traffic, and I was able to get pole position for today's race. Right now they're just dealing with a problem with Kevin's bike. There was a connection that came loose on his airbox with a air-fuel ratio sensor, and for some reason it's changed his fueling on his bike. So the team's working to resolve that and get it fixed before his first race this afternoon. on a brand new exhaust system. Smoking. We looked at it, we thought, is that thing still running? No, just smoking away. So this is an example of what it's like to race in the Northwest. Just absolutely torrential rain coming down, makes for really tricky conditions. So we run special tires in these conditions. They're called rains. And instead of being almost slick tire, like you typically see, I'll see if we can just go getting wet here. You get a deep groove tire like this. And the sipes take up the water and allow the rubber to get down to the pavement. It's actually quite a bit of grip, but this is what we're racing in. Pretty crazy. Well guys, we just finished the race. It was a mixed bag of conditions. We started in dry conditions and then it rained, so it was really tough conditions in terms of riding. It was really hard to judge how wet the track was in certain sections and kind of work my way into it. Luckily at the end of the race the track was pretty much completely soaked and the conditions were at least consistent in that regard. We got really lucky. We had some good luck through traffic and our tires, the Pirelli tires, were phenomenal given the conditions. That we really didn't have the ideal setup, but it worked out really well and we got lucky enough with a win. So now we're just packing everything up. I get to watch Kevin and Brian do a couple of their races and then we're going to pack up and have a big team dinner and enjoy the evening. So. So we're at dinner, and Dan happened to wear his medals, again, humble, and oh, Dale happened to wear his bling medals. Look at them. Zlock Racing, humble hashtag. Well, good morning. It's actually now Monday morning. I'm already in the ferry terminal lineup to get home. It's about 7:30 in the morning already. Been up since about 4 driving. I apologize for not having an update right after the races from yesterday. I'll explain in a few moments as to why. I need to start, I guess, with just gratitude to the team and to Dan and with everybody for all the hard work and effort that they put into making it so that we have some phenomenal machinery to ride and equipment and everything's ready to go. Huge thanks to them and of course to the Pink staffs. Kevin and Aaron, of course, and Kate for the hospitality and putting me up. Love you guys. And to the Pink Staff family as well for everything there. Yeah, huge gratitude to Pirelli and OMRRA and everyone else that keeps me safe and keeps things going in that regard. Have to acknowledge all of their contributions for sure. The reason for the delay in the report of the update was actually I didn't feel like doing anything after yesterday's races. We had really good success. We got lucky and we won the race, but I found out shortly thereafter that a close friend of ours had passed away that morning, Sunday morning. I'll post a photo at the end of this of Janice Logan, who was a lady that was a huge part of my career when I was racing pretty much full-time and doing a lot more racing. And she was a huge part of the Oregon Motorcycle Road Race Association. She was a huge piece of that organization and was instrumental in a lot of our success and helping us to go racing. So unfortunately we lost Janice yesterday, so it's a bit of a hit for the the racing community. But my thoughts go to her, of course, and her family. and everyone else that she touched, which there's a lot of people. So I'll post a photo in a few moments of Janice, and I'll close the vlog with this, and just ask you to stay tuned. We'll be racing again in 2 more weeks, again down in Oregon, and we'll kick off the vlogs again. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.